and happy Monday. I'm not going to do right at the start the arm thing because it just froze on me like that last week, didn't it? And I look like a bit of a crazy person in the featured section of this group. But who is enjoying their 2022 so far? I can't believe we're a week down already. That's crazy, isn't it? I'm actually like going into this year full of kind of curiosity and excitement for what this year could potentially bring me. I really, really am. And I think we're so done now, aren't we, with the last couple of years? I don't know about you guys, but I am so done with the last couple of years. See you later, 2020 and 2021. I am ready for a fresh start, a new year, new possibilities, new things. So if that is you, incredible as well. If you are not there yet, tiptoeing in slowly, hopefully you'll get there later on today. Now, one of the things, before I get onto the Educator Award, one of the things that I've decided to do this year, and I think actually it would benefit the entire universe, so I am spreading this far and wide, is I've decided to not watch the news. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking, like, oh, but how will you know what's going on in the world? My husband will probably tell me, someone will let me know on Facebook if anything that bad happens, But one thing that the news is designed to do is to constantly grip you. So all of the headlines are like shocking and raises your cortisol levels, and just actually seeing that much in my day just makes me feel like absolute rubbish. So that is my one thing that I'm doing this year in 2022 to make it a better year for myself. Comment below if you've thought of any things that you are going to do as well to make this year the best year ever, and hopefully we'll spread around some ideas to just lift ourselves up and get ourselves into a really great space going into 2022. So comment below, even if you're watching back on the replays, what are you going to be doing this year to make your year better than the rest? Maybe you want to turn the news off as well. Crack on. It's going to be incredible. Even if my husband sits there in bed with his news thing on feed on and goes, oh, when you're like, what? I'm not even going to do that. What? I don't care. I don't want to know about it. It's off. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kaz Grant and I'm one of the managing directors here at Craft Resin. And I'm actually on here today not to talk about the news or what positivity to bring into 2022, but to announce our Educator Award, which is running in our private Facebook community group if you are not in there already. Now, if you're not in the group or if you are new to the group, I'm just going to explain a little bit about our main purpose of our group, because I think just repeating this gets us all on track, and actually it helps you to put things in there that might also benefit the group. So the main purpose of the group is to educate, support and inspire all of the members in there with anything related to resin. So we want to encourage every single member in that group to share knowledge, to help each other out, to cheer each other along as loud as possible, to just make it such a supportive and encouraging and empowering environment so that you're constantly learning and growing and getting better as well with resin within the group and better in life as well. So without further ado, I will announce the winner from our first competition in 2022, and then I'll also explain as well how you can get involved too. So watch until the end, people. So our Educator Award for hashtag 2022 week 1 is, I still haven't gotten a more expensive drum, Barbara O'Brien. So, oh my goodness, congratulations, Barbara. So I'm just going to flip my screen so I can show you Barbara's post so that you can get a little visual look on this. Now, Barbara has created a post with text explaining, also with an image as well. I love it. And I love that you've written A and B on it as well. We will potentially look into that, putting A next to the resin and B next to the hardener. We'll look into that in the future. Another great point. You know what? In this group, you guys also teach us so much as well. And you kind of make us realize where we can make improvements and go along as well. So really thank you for that. But Barbara's basically set out exactly how to use, or how she uses, craft resin. So that was what the topic of that week was all about. We were starting from scratch, how to use craft resin. because we know that lots of people in the group are maybe new to epoxy resin or new to our brand, and actually it's just really, really handy, isn't it, to go through the tips of how to use it. There is lots of guidance on this in the guides section to this group, but go and have a little look in there, or the blogs section on our website. You'll find all the information that you need, but these are absolutely incredible. So, but how to use craft resin? First thing I do is mark the containers with A and B, noted, Barbara, and also how it's measured. So either by volume or weight. So actually our resin is measured by volume. So she puts a 101 and by volume, which is amazing. So she then pours her resin into small individual cups, also marked A and B, in case she overpours one or the other. That's quite a good idea as well, actually. I really like that. And then she pours them into a bowl or a cup that she's going to then mix them in. So then she then mixes for 3 minutes, which is the minimum time you've got to mix it for. But then she does another minute or two as well, just to be sure. Again, with mixing, it's going to take some experimenting. It depends on the amount of resin that you've got in the pot, the temperature that's around you, lots of different factors. So it is maybe going to take some experimenting to get your sweet spot. Between about 3 and 5 minutes is the perfect kind of time. So experiment, have fun, find out where's your sweet spot for the amount that you're mixing each time. So I wear gloves and a mask whenever I do anything with resin, which is great. And she also has plenty of ventilation when possible, which is awesome. I know it's a tricky one when you're in the winter trying to ventilate your area, but that's why we say, do you know what, if you can't in the winter months, if you can't control the temperature and get that ventilation, then look into a respirator, because it's just extra protection for yourself, and we're all over extra protection here. So usually she works in a summer house in the summer months, which is perfect because she can have the doors open. So then after mixing the resin, she generally leaves it for around 5 to 10 minutes before adding whatever pigments, mica powder or pastels that she's going to use. And then after ensuring that the pigments are all mixed in properly, she, just like making a roux for your gravy, I love that, I also leave that for another 5 to 10 minutes to help any air bubbles disperse. Again, guys, there are lots of different tweaks with techniques that you can do to make it go perfectly for the projects that you are going to be creating. Now, some people might need to use the resin really quick before it cures. You've only got that pot life of about 40 to 50 minutes, depending again on the amount of resin that you're using. So again, you might need to find your sweet spot with this. If you can't leave it for that long because it goes too sticky and you can't then pour it, don't. But if that works for you, that works for you. But some of these are great tips because people like Barbara have been using our brand now for a while, so she really knows what works for her. So if something hasn't quite been working for you, go and have a little look at this and maybe try a technique that she's thrown into the mix, because that might really help your project just get to that another level. And again, if you want a clear bubble-free thing, if this is working for Barbara, then that could potentially work for yourself as well. So it's amazing. So sometimes I decant the resin into smaller cups if I am doing different colors. And once I've done this, I tend to clean up as I go along, which is awesome. And obviously with cleaning, prevention better than cure. Obviously, get it in your carpets. That's going to be pretty impossible to get out. But if you have covered everywhere, then that is just the best thing ever. So she used paper towels to clear out any residue in the pots, cups or bowls she's using, and then she wipes out with baby wipes, just the cheap ones from Morrison's. If you're not in the UK, you might not know what Morrison's is. It's a supermarket. Again, amazing. Don't pour the resin down the drain. Do not pour resin down the drain, whether that's individually or mixed together. Keep it separate. Wipe it up in paper towels first if you do have any left over, and then dispose of it, or let it cure if it's already mixed together. And then you can throw away the cured resin, the hard stuff. So I like to keep on top of this. Then all I do once I've finished pouring is I wash them with warm soapy water. Amazing. So she's got some other tips in there. I won't go through any more, but go and have a little look. If you want to recap on any of these, go to hashtag 2022 week 1. It's very easy to find, especially at the moment. So go and have a little look at that. What I might do as well with these is I might put them in the featured section so you can find them again. So I'll put the winners in the featured section, and I will do that. So Barbara, if you could send us a message to Craft Resin, don't message me because it goes into a separate account, and unless I'm on this massive computer and it punches me in the face, I don't see them for ages, and then I'm like, oh no, I haven't seen it. So message Craft Resin, and I'll tell you how to do that in a little bit, and then we'll get your resin sent out to you. So you've won a 4-litre Pro Kit, so lots of opportunities to create lots more fabulous products with it as well, and to enter lots more Educator Awards. Now you've done it, now you've shared your information, you can absolutely enter more, because that you have a lot of knowledge, Barbara, I'm sure you do. So to enter our Educator Award and have a chance at also earning a free 4-litre Pro Kit, we do this every week, guys. Just follow the instructions below. So in the Craft Resin Facebook community group, so if you're not in it yet, join it. If you're in it, winner, you've already done the first step. You are already on your way. Post a video, a live, a photo, or a text post, or a PDF guide, either educating or supporting our members in line with the topic of the week. So no longer will just kind of images of your project that you've created, you won't win, because it's not educating, it's not supporting. It needs to be some information, something that you're teaching the rest of this group about. So make sure you include that information in there in whatever way you possibly want to do. You're the creative people, it's in your hands, create away. So the topic of the week this week is how to colour craft resin. Again, this is another topic I know that so many of you can share your tips and tricks with. There might be, as we go throughout the year, there might be projects, there might be topics of the week that you simply don't create. So you simply can't enter the Educator Award. It's going to work out along the way. There will be ones that you can enter. There will be ones that you probably don't want to enter. So when one comes up that is as broad a subject as this, guys, get entering, because you could win the resin. And let's help get some of our newer resin artists as well in the group off the ground quicker, because your support, your tips, your tricks really does help other members in this group, which is amazing. So in order for this post to be seen and for you to stand a chance at winning, you must add the hashtag of the week. I swear, I need to do these in the morning. Like, I can't talk come 4:30 in the UK. I can't do it. I need to do these in the morning, then you'll actually get a coherent cast. But you must add the hashtag for the week, which for this week is hashtag 2022 week 2. You can find this in the cover photo to the group. So if you are unsure of what the hashtag for the week is, I update it weekly on that day that it changes. It's in the cover photo. You can also find out in advance what the topics are for the month as well. Don't post them till that week, because we will remove them because you're cheating them with the comments that you can get on them. Post them for that week, but you can create them beforehand. You can have it ready to ping, ready for the week, and then comment on other people's educator posts as well. So give back to the group as well. Support other people that are sharing their information, because it does take, we know people who have entered so far, it takes a lot of guts and a lot of confidence to share some of the work that they share and the tips and everything. So make them feel amazing with that. Tell them well done. get sharing some really heartfelt comments on there and thank them for creating that, because it does take a lot to create these things. And the recipient of the free resin at the moment will be chosen by the amount of thoughtful comments that are on their post with that hashtag 2022 week 2 in it. So the recipient will be announced every Monday. So next is the 17th of January at 4:30 p.m. UK time, so GMT. So tune in to see who's won the next Educator Award. And if you have any questions about the award, please again send Craft Resin a private message and we will get back to you and explain more. You can contact us through our Facebook page, Instagram page, email hello@craft-resin.com, or our website chat services. Still can't talk. I'm going to actually share a document into this group as well later on with these details in it and with some more information about the group in there as well. So watch out for that. That will be coming in the next few weeks. And then all of these messages come through to our customer service team, which is great, so they can assist you if you need our help at all with the group, or if you need our help at all with any craft resin related question as well. So yes, get messaging us if you need our help at all. So there was I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that shared information this year, like that started off this week sharing all of their wonderful, wonderful content, because there was actually some really, really great educational posts in this week's. Guys, go and check out 2022 week 1, because there was so much great information shared in there. And I know that some people as well created videos, showed your faces and created videos. Claire Coleman, got to do a big shout out to you. Your video was amazing. And you were sharing how to measure in your silicone cups to get the measurements right. And again, guys, Claire has tried and tested this out. She's done different measurements, she's done different techniques to that. She has perfected one. So again, go and look at this information. It might help you out too. And well done for getting brave as well, Claire. I know that you said that that was your first video as well. Well done. Create more of them, because it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, get watching that, guys. Get learning from these people. And Martina, you also shared another video as well of you creating your clock. Now, this is the thing, guys. Claire created, sorry, I can't talk. Claire created a video and showcased her face and talked us through some stuff. Martina created a video, which is on her YouTube channel, with her hands showing how she's creating the resin project that she is, the resin clock. Amazing. However you want to do this, whatever your confidence level is, whatever way you've been doing it in the past, whatever you feel more comfortable with, more confident with, you do it like that. If you don't feel confident at all, I tell you what, the only way to feel confident with anything, and I did, oh my goodness, there was some amazing training that I went to yesterday on this. The only way to build confidence in anything in this life is to do it. Because it's like anything, isn't it? On day one, when you started out with resin, did you have any confidence in yourself in resin? Nope. Day 10, do we have a little bit more? A few weeks later, do we have a little bit more? A few months later, years later, 10 years later, you could be the next Resin by Ren. How much confidence does she exude? But again, you don't start off with unlimited, boundless confidence in whatever area you go into, in your resin art, in getting creative, in the projects that you create. You create your confidence by getting stuck in, by making mistakes, by doing things wrong, by learning, by growing, by picking up information from others, by just getting in the trenches and doing it. So if you are sat there thinking, I can't share any educational posts, can't get on a video, can't do anything like that, I'm here to tell you that you can. You're just telling yourself you can't. You're telling yourself that story that you can't. You absolutely 100% can. I'm just going to let that sink in for a second, because this is what we need more of in the world. People to breathe belief in us, because we can do so many things. It's just our own minds and our own self-limiting beliefs and the own things that we've been telling ourselves consistently that stop us. Oh my goodness, I had such an amazing training this day. But I want you all to be incredible. I want you all to be amazing. I want you all to do so well in the resin world, but also with your confidence levels, because I know that when you feel more confident, you take more risks and you do more things and you create better projects, essentially. So just get started. Just build that confidence up over time. Know that you're in a safe environment within the community group. You really are. You're in a safe and loving environment, and everybody is here to make everybody else feel comfortable and feel safe and just feel like they can share whatever they want to share as well. This is what we're creating with this group. So create a way, make 2022 your absolute best year ever, that you grow and you get uncomfortable and you go through things that you would never have gone through before. You come out the other side and you're looking back at your 2022 like, oh, that was incredible. Let's do this, guys. Are you ready? Type in the comments below if you're ready, because taking some people with me this year. Come on. Who's with me? Comment below. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic rest of your Mondays, wherever you are in the world. And I wish you the most amazing creative week. Take care, and I will see you again next Monday. Bye.